time. I'm just getting information right now, okay? Okay, wow, in the house, ladies and gentlemen, one of our chief guests, ladies and gentlemen, none other than Captain Kiku. Captain Kiku is in the house. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, get into the chat room. Let us welcome our own superstar that has created, ladies and gentlemen, has been able to create a strategy that is helping everybody maximize amazing income across the world, ladies and gentlemen. So let me see in the chat room as we welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Captain Kiku in the house. The gentleman is responsible for so many people making amazing income into the Royal platform, ladies and gentlemen. So allow me welcome our guest in the house, none other than Captain Kiku. Happy to have you. Okay, happy to have you at this time of the day, and it's a privilege. It's called Mr. Strategy, all right? Thank you so much, thank you so much. We are happy to have you this time, ladies and gentlemen, and we are proud to have you into our Zoom meeting today of the day. Welcome everybody, could you be sharing the link, ladies and gentlemen? Someone says you cannot be able to hear me. I hope I'm loud and clear. I hope I'm loud and clear. I'm hoping I'm loud and clear. Welcome, Captain Kiku, welcome. So ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to take a lot of time. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, at this time of the day, welcome my guest and our co-guest this time. That is none other than our upline, Princess Sarah, the grand upline of our team, lady that is responsible for the growth of our business across the world. That is none other than Princess Sarah, joining us from Kenya. Join me, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, the super lady, enthusiast. There's so many success stories across Africa. None other than Sarah, welcome.
Thank you very much, Leader Julius. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to be off camera, but I will soon open. I'm having issues wherever I am. I'm so humbled to be in this Zoom meeting. Thank you, my leader and my champion. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, from wherever you are joining us from. I'm joining you from Kenya, the land of the champions. And you know the champions never stop. So we are never stopping at anything until we achieve our destination, which is a V6. We are so much humbled in this meeting to have the main chef, Captain Kiku. I salute you, sir. We feel honored to have you in this house and in our Zoom meeting tonight. And I don't want to wish to take much time. Of course, Leader Julius, you know, I cannot cook when the chef is in the house. So I was thinking we are going to make it an open meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, you can forward. I know there are a lot of people, a lot of our team members who are using QQ as their strategy. And by the way, for those who are newbies and you don't understand what is this QQ, QQ is one of the circle in the, although he's going to explain this, allow me to mention it a bit to give us an understanding so that if you have a question, you can forward it to us and we will be able to interact with the main chef who does the strategies in the Royal Queue. And he is none other than QQ. Of course, we have many, but I believe in our team, most of us, we have chosen to work with the QQ strategy, and we are happy. I have had testimonies from our team, and most people are excited. And I know a few people who have questions. Kindly, if you are in this meeting and you would like to be answered your question in regard to QQ strategy, please feel free to forward your question. Let us interact with the main chef. And we are also here with Leader Julius. We are going to assist where we can. Thank you very much. Allow me now, without much ado, welcome Captain QQ, just to introduce himself. Then we can go to the questions. We can take your questions. Welcome, Captain, to the floor. Just introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you, loud and clear.
Welcome to Team Eagles International.
Thanks, everyone. Thank you for the warm welcome. Well, very good day to everyone. Again, thanks for the warm welcome. Okay, thanks for having me here. It's a pleasure. I'm humbled to be here among all of you. Yes, as you may know, so I'm the Circle Lord of QQ Circle, one of the number one, is actually the number one circle currently in Royal Q. So we have not been long here, but our days in Royal Q has been very meaningful. Come to think about it, we are close to about 2 months. That's about 60 days where we first formed the circle, and the support from everyone has been tremendous. So thank you again for all the support. So yeah, I mean, a little bit on the market as of today, there are a few ups and downs. Okay, market has been quite bearish, but believe me, it has always been bearish for the month of September throughout the entire crypto life of Bitcoin. So let us ride it out. We're gonna have a very bullish one starting from next month. So we hope that everyone will enjoy good profit, good earnings, right? If you follow my circle, my strategy, I will try my best to optimize the capital that you have so that you can see consistent returns and do not have to worry the market that much, right? So if there's any question I can take, yeah, please forward to me. I can spend quite a number of time here. So yeah, please do ask, because if you have not joined my Telegram group yet, I have created a team, a wonderful team over there. They are well trained in terms of technical and support. Not only are they able to give you support in terms of the QQ strategy, but we also provide support to other questions. Most of the question, I would say 60 or 70% of the question comes in regards to Royal Q itself, all the functionalities, all the issues that they face with Royal Q. And we know those that has been long in Royal Q knows that it is sometimes hard to find actual live support from Royal Q staff. So we are there, we provide the best support that we could. We answered most of the questions that we are able to. And yeah, we are one of the most active and the biggest community in Royal Q. So do come around, come to chat with us. We'll like everyone to just learn, and we always learn and we earn together in this crypto space. Yeah, so please, any questions? Feel free to ask.
Thank you very much, Captain. Maybe before we take questions from the members, as a leader, of course, there are questions that are always forwarded to me. There are people several times. I have had people, once they sign strategy with QQ and they open the professional edition. Like, for example, if you have taken 6 pieces to start with, you find that the following day or after some time, you have like 12 pieces that are trading. And it is like the robot opens more position that you have not set to the strategy. Would you please explain? Maybe it is a mistake, or make us understand, because severally I have received that question from members. Thank you.
Okay, thanks. So in regards to that, I will assume that what you're saying is that, okay, if the entire order is at the margin call of 10 and you're actually using first buy-in order of, let's say 15 USDT, you're actually having more position of more than 150 USD. Is that the correct question?
That is the correct question. You find that you have set the strategies to be 6, and after some time you realize that the robot has picked more positions that you did not allocate in your strategy.
Okay. Yep. Good question. So this is one of the common questions that we used to have. I mean, even as of now, there is, this is actually the reason behind this is because of the Binance tick size issue. That means but from Binance side, they changed the tick size. Okay, that means that in terms of like decimal points that you are able to buy within certain coins, okay, it changes. So with that being said, RoyalQ also changed. And because of that, there is a minimum from RoyalQ side to purchase. It's not 10 USDT anymore. So most of the time they'll purchase 12 or 13 or 14. So you will see that there is actually an increase of first buy-in or the order amount for every margin call that we take. So this is because of RoyalQ. They have tweaked their settings so that they can purchase the minimum required that is set by Binance. So this happened just quite recently. I would say no more than 3 weeks or 1 month ago. Okay, it has a lot of problem. Yes, all our fund allocation chart has is not correct anymore. So a lot of people say that I have followed precisely on the fund allocation, but why am I still getting all this notice about not having enough fund and stuff like that, or having more position? So this is the one of the reasons. So that is the issue. And this only affects certain coins, not all the coins, maybe 20 to 30% of the coins. Okay. Most prominent coin that we notice happens to Sol, Solana, SOL, and then also to Algorand, ALGO. KSM, there is a few, okay? So it's very subjective. And the recent announcement from RoyalQ saying that we need to purchase a minimum is a recommended minimum of 15 USDT. So this is in a way to solve this issue in the long run. So that is why QQ Circle has updated their fund allocation chart, and we use 15 USDT as the first buy-in amount, so that in the future we do not have this issue anymore.
Okay, another question. Is it a must once you strategize, you set your strategy with Royal QQ, is it a must for you to have the professional edition open? Or you can trade with the copy trader alone?
No, you have to have the professional edition activated. So because when we activate the professional edition, it actually enables the coin in a yellow color. So in RoyalQ, that is categorized as a more volatile coin to trade in. So there is higher risk to trade in that coin. But more volatility means better profit. Okay. So yes, it's a must to have it. Although you do not activate it and you sync with QQ Circle, we notice that the trade is running. If you go to your revenue details, you check the trade is running, just that it is not showing in the list of coins that you're trading. So yes, to answer your question exactly, you need to activate it.
Okay, I wanted our members to hear that. There is a question from Emmanuel. Captain QQ, it has been observed that after thinking QQ strategy, the selected coins remain forever without changing on their own. Why? You get it?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this is also one of the very common questions being asked. So what I do here, or my strategy, is based on scalp trading. That means we farm for profit. So when I say farming, it is basically correlates to what RoyalQ has as well, because we are taking small profits, we are buying the dips, and we are selling for profits at a very low margin. So that in terms is called scalping. So if you go do a little bit research on scalping. So scalping, one of the main reason, factor to have a very profitable scalp trading is that there is volatility in any coin. There is a movement, okay? So regardless of the coin, as long as there is movement, it ranges, okay, from support to resistance at a good range, we can scalp for good profit. So with that being said, it does not matter we change the coin or not, because we will always have good profit. So all the coins that I've chosen has good volatility.
Okay, thank you. Coach Justus, maybe you can unmute yourself and ask the question. You have raised your hand, please. Then we will have Jerome. Coach Justus, please unmute yourself. If you're not ready, we can have the next person who is raising the hand. Unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
Hello.
Welcome to the floor.
Hello.
Are you getting? Hello.
Hi.
My name is Jerome. I've been with RoyalQ for close to a month now. There is a certain video that I watched where the presenter was maintaining that it does not you do not necessarily need to have a large number of coins for you to actually make profit, even when you have a high amount of capital. So my question is, from your experiences, would it be better to deal with fewer coins even when you have bigger capital, or you stand higher chances of actually making profit when you have higher when we have a higher number of coins? Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jerome. So again, I believe, yes. So we have to find a balance. So what you have here before is correct. We do not need to have a lot of coins. We do not need to trade a lot of coins. But then again, we also cannot trade too little coins, because in a bull run or in the sideways market, as well as in the bearish market, right? Some coins tends to go up or pump faster than other coins. So with that being said, you cannot have too little coins, because we may never know what kind of coins will pump. So that is why in my strategy, I always emphasize, no matter you are trading with $10,000 or $100,000 or even $300,000, never go more than 20 coins. I know some other circle, they trade more than that. They have 40 coins, some even have 50, 60 coins, but I definitely do not recommend that, because as when the market dumps, all the coins will follow. So that will put you in a very bad position. Basically, you will be buying the dips for all, let's say if you're running 40 coins and all the 40 coins dumps at the same time, you will be buying all the dips for 40 coins and getting stuck. Right, stuck in a sense that, you know, there may be a chance that some of the coins will go up, but the question is when. So you need to find that perfect balance. And after much studies, I believe 20 coins is the magic number to go.
Are you satisfied? I think I have gotten it clear. We can move to the next question if our reader is satisfied.
Sarah.
Yes.
I still have one more question.
It's okay. It's okay. Welcome.
For the time I've been with RoyalQ, it has come to my notice that in most cases, when the market is bearish, we find that all the coins are actually bearish. Yet I would expect that some of the coins could actually be bullish and not bearish, but most of them they tend to be bearish at the same time. That is one thing. Then, and most of the coins, when you're to monitor them, they spend much more time in red than they actually spend in blue. In blue, you can only go to a maximum of like 2% on the increase, and that is just for a short period of time, and then it goes back to red, where it can even go up to 10%, when it can go up to even 11%. Can you help me clarify on that? Is that how the crypto market is?
Let me clarify that for you, Jerome. Yes,
yeah.
That is precisely what it is. You have a very good observation. So statistically, Bearish will take about 50 to 60% of the time. Sideways market will take about 30% of the time, and bullish is only 10% of the time. So if your strategy is cater for a bullish market, you definitely see a loss in the long term, right? But if you have a consistent market whereby it will survive in a bearish as well as a sideways market, you will make money in the long term, right? So, and again, since you have made that observation, you might also know that, you know, seeing your coin in a floating loss is very normal. That is why we always educate our members, our Sync members, saying that, you know, floating loss is normal. It's very normal. Okay. That is why even though there is floating loss, you are still earning. We are still farming. We are still scalping, right? So that floating loss, in a way, is like your investment. You have put in your investment. You do not care about the floating loss as long as you earn, right? You can take out the money that you own, and then the investment, the trading will still keep on going, will still keep rolling. So that is the strategy behind it. So you have to accept floating loss is always with you in crypto market.
Yeah.
I hope that answers your question. Yeah.
And also members, it's good to understand that, like Jerome, you're saying you joined the Royal Q like 1 month ago. So I want you to understand that you joined the business when the market is bearish. That is why you are experiencing a lot of lead and blue. Okay. So we move on to the next question if you are satisfied.
Yeah.
You have okay, Captain QQ. My strategy is 10 USDT as the first buy. So what happens now that the strategy is 15 USDT? So what should I do? Please, Captain, help to answer that one. Make us understand what we are supposed to do to adjust the 15 first amount buy that was announced by Royal Q the other day. Thank you.
Okay. So if you're still running 10 USDT, okay, and you wish to continue running 10 USDT, it is not a deal breaker, okay? You still can do so, but you need to understand there are consequences in running 10 USDT. If you head over to our Telegram channel, we have all the information there. We also have, you know, all the details, the pros and cons. If you are running 10 USDT, right, what would be expected of you? There will be spillovers. There will be, I would say, you need to do manual selling in your exchange account, specifically your Binance account. Okay, if you are good with that, okay, you are tech savvy enough to continuously to do that, by all means, you can proceed and continue to run with the 10 USDT. If it's not, I would advise you to change to 15 USDT as your first buy-in. And how to change that? Again, our Telegram group have a step-by-step guide for you to do it.
Okay, thank you. We have 3 more questions. You have been a trader for some time. What made you leave all other coins and choose Royal Q from other bots?
Right. All right, thanks, Sarah. So even before I enroll or use Royal Q, I have been in search and do a lot of research on bots. So specifically, Royal Q really intrigues me. It is one of the few that stands out. Not only that it has a good functionality behind it, it also is one of the few at that time that's actually trades in spot volume instead of leverage or margin or futures market. So there's no actual loss. What you need to do if the market is bearish, you just be a hodler. But I believe that, you know, a lot of people, a lot of crypto enthusiasts is always a hodler when they first started. So that is the right path to choose. And again, other bots does not, it is not as friendly and customizable as Royal Q.
Sure.
So that's why I choose, you know, Royal Q in the first place. And I am not fully 100% on RoyalQ. I do participate in manual trading by myself because I am a trader. So I do trade on the sideline. I'm not 100% on RoyalQ. Yeah, hope that answers the question.
Thank you very much. Can one thank the QQ strategy and just let it run completely hands-free as long as my contract is current and QQ Circle will do the rest and I just keep waiting for my profits? I have to answer that one.
Yes, actually you can. I mean, our first objective of having QQ Circle is basically, we have a tagline which is called Sync with QQ and Go Vacation, right? I believe this is still true, but then there are all these minor hiccups that comes up with the Binance stick size and then RoyalQ changing all the minimum recommended minimum buy-in and stuff like that. So that basically is a small hiccup. But if you are going with the recommended of a 15 USDT first buy-in amount, and then you have the allocation, the fund allocated properly, that is 225 USDT per coin, and you add in another 75 USDT for bearish market, I think you are well off to go on vacation. Just make sure that you top up your asset wallet from time to time. And yeah, you're good to go on a vacation.
Sure. Some of these questions, Captain, I'm asking you, and we can answer them as leaders. But now, because we have the main chef in the house, that is why I am throwing them to you. I have another one.
Sure.
I joined yesterday and my strategy, not QQ, isn't synced. How can I change to QQ? Please help.
Okay. So your strategy isn't sync. Okay, that's good. That means you're starting up clean. In that sense, if you want to sync with QQ, you just proceed to the circle, look for QQ Circle, and then on top there is a Captain QQ strategy with the percentage of the our profit rate. Click on that, and from there you can actually put in the correct amount according to your capital and then just sync. Right now it might sound confusing, but again, I urge you to come to our Telegram group. Okay, just search for QQ Circle. That's it. Just search for QQ Circle. Okay, one word, and then just hop on into our Telegram. We have support there. I have a team of support there that is supporting the group 24/7. We have leaders from different countries that are able to chat in different countries as well. So yeah, the community is a very active and friendly and helpful community. Just come over, we'll help you.
Very true. Thank you very much. We also love you, and we will definitely, all of us will be joining QQ because we can tell we have the best chef. We are liking you now. So we have another person who is raising his hand. Gobina, please unmute yourself and ask your question. We are remaining with less than 20 minutes. We wanted to very short. Thank you. Welcome, leader.
Okay, good evening, good morning, everyone. My question is, I observed that Captain QQ uses too many margin calls, almost up to 15, compared to others that use, I think, 7 for JD winners and some other ones. I want to ask, what is the advantage of too many margin calls used by Captain QQ? That's my first question.
Okay, Gobina, can I answer your first question first?
Yes.
May I ask you, how will you profit? What is the basis of you getting a profit? Before you get your profit, what would you need to do? Not only in crypto, in any sense. Before you get a profit, what did you need to do?
Sorry, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah,
Let me just put it this way. If you do not buy, you will never get profit.
Okay.
So having a lot of margin calls, basically you're buying a different percentage of dips, right? Because the market is very volatile, right? It's very uncertain. You will never know. You will never expect how much longer, how deep it will go. So hence why we have a lot of margin calls. And this margin calls is typically calculated according to the charts, according to the coins. Different coins has different margin call percentage. And each of these percentage, typically it is divided according to that 15 margin calls. And if you do your maths correctly, to add up all these 15 margin calls, it can cater up to about 30% market drop. So if you are in crypto long enough, you will know that 30% is very normal. 30% is like once a week, you get it at least once. Okay, it will come once a week. 30% drop is very normal. This is not stock market. This is crypto. That is why with this type of volatility, we are enjoying it. Everyone is coming in, buying the dips, and then the price will come. So again, I have done my research. And also, please do not compare QQ Circle with other strategy, with other circle. Because I know, okay, I know my competition, I know the landscape, I know when I joined and I created QQ Circle, the QQ strategy is solely from my creation, from my observation, from my testing. I have tested this through bull market, through sideways markets, through bullish market before I release any of my testing, okay? So if you have synced with me before and if you have synced with other circle, I believe many of the circles started to create the second version of their own circle. And this second version, typically, I would say 80% it's my strategy, okay? You can do your own research out there. So I'm not trying to belittle anyone. I'm just saying, if you want to know how my strategy works, I'm more than happy to share it with you, right? You can ask the question. I'm always available in my Telegram, right? You can ask the question. I can educate you. But please, if some other circle law saying that that is their own strategy and they did not even test it through bear market, I would advise you not to follow them. Okay? So that is my only piece of advice. So margin call and rates is your friend. When you see rate, the first thing you need to do is buy. If you don't buy, you will never profit. You will never be able to sell.
Awesome.
Okay, do you have second question, Govind?
Yes, I do. My second question is on bearish market situations.
Right.
I observed that when the market is too much in red or bearish, that if you have extra fund and maybe put your coins in one shot and stop the margin call and think a new strategy, I discovered that you make a lot of profits with the new coins coming into the market. So my question is this: will you advise us on how to manage the situation, or do you subscribe to some people that believe in converting some of the coins trading in Binance to USDT in order to have extra fund to manage the market, to avoid having insufficient balance? Because I don't know, it seems it is not wise, or you may be losing money when you convert market at trading. Please advise us.
Okay, good question there. So there is a few perspectives to look at this. Okay, first perspective is if you are an advanced trader, right? Typically, you will, on top of syncing or using RoyalQ, you will also trade by yourself. So of course, when the market comes down, you definitely buy it on your own, right? And then sell when the market is bullish. So this is again back to your fund management. So of course, in terms of investment, nobody will dump 100% into any one type of market. You will need to diversify, and diversity comes also within crypto. So there are people who is doing robot trading. Okay, certain percentage of the fund doing robot trading, and also certain percentage in crypto they are doing staking and earning. Okay, if you are new to this, you can actually Google it up. It is available in Binance. You can buy some of the coins and then put it in staking to earn certain percentage, right? They are also doing liquidity pool. Also, you can do manual trading. So there is a lot of ways to do it. And the other way that you have described, right, keeping some of the funds, and when the market is bearish, you will start a new strategy. Yes, by all means, you can do this as well, right? You can do this, and then if you're doing that, definitely you're doing it in RoyalQ. But if you are buying a new strategy, ensure that when the market starts to pick up, close it back, right? And then maintain with what you have. Again, your fund management is important. I'm not advising you how to manage your fund. Everyone is their own, the fund is you have full ownership in your fund. You need to manage your fund properly. If you do not educate yourself and learn how to manage your fund, you can, by all means, put it in RoyalQ and let it manage. Because from what I see, the crypto market, okay, is long-term bullish. All this bearish you're facing, it is just temporary. It can be months, right? It can be weeks, but to me, it is temporary. In the long term, you'll definitely see a good profit from crypto. So again, fund management is your own responsibility. Educate yourself in that. Diversify. Did I answer your question, Gopinath?
Yes, but the issue of converting our coins in Binance, do you subscribe to that?
Right. Converting coins to Binance. I'm not sure what are you referring to, because to me that it can be multiple things. Like example, RoyalQ recently had the update with the function of convert to USDT, right? So that is basically not what you are saying, because if you are trading that coin, you cannot convert to USDT. That is basically a function to help you to manage the spillover that I mentioned earlier.
Okay.
If you want to manually convert the coins that is purchased by RoyalQ, and then you want to sell it manually in Binance, I think you should know that that will be a violation. Okay, you cannot do that. You cannot touch the coins that is being run in RoyalQ.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Captain, thank you very much. We are moving on very well, and we are getting satisfied by your answers. Thank you very much for taking your time. There is another very sensitive one here. Now that China has banned cryptocurrencies, what happens to RoyalQ robots, which is from China? Are they going to be affected by the ban?
Okay, again, good question. So all this China ban is what we call FUD, okay? Because China has banned crypto since 2013, and they are actually just enforcing it, right? Year and year on again. I mean, just this year alone, there are at least 2 to 3 big news. One which was back in the May 19, that China is again enforcing the ban, banning people from mining crypto. So China banning cryptocurrency is not a new thing, right? And to understand why China does it is very common, okay? China has just introduced their own digital currency called the electronic Chinese yuan, Okay, the ticker is ECNY. So of course, they are in control of their own digital currency. They do not want their citizens to use other decentralized cryptocurrency that they cannot control. It's very normal, okay? So that is why the more reason why we should go to a decentralized platform, which is the cryptocurrencies that we have right now. Okay, so again, China banning cryptocurrency, every time you see this news, okay, it's time to buy more. Okay, when people use this news and make the market bearish, it's a good sign because everything is on sale. Okay, everything is on sale right now. It is cheap. You should buy more. Every time they had the news in China, just buy more. Okay, so again, do not worry about China banning cryptocurrency. Now, back to the other question saying that Royal Q is from China. I won't say they are from China. They originated from China, but they have expanded their operation outside of China. If you Google it, do a search, Royal Q actually have two offices. One is registered, located in California, US. Another one is in Hong Kong. Okay, so again, they are diversifying. If China goes to Hong Kong, okay, and ban everything in Hong Kong, Royal Q can still survive because they're in the US. Okay, so hope that answers your question. The thing is, do not worry. Okay.
Thank you very much. Leader Julius, are you there?
I'm around, great leader.
Around. I wish to hand over back to you so that you can take us through the next session. Thank you very much, leader. Take over.
Wow, thank you so much, our co-host all the way from Kenya. It's a privilege to have you, Captain Chichu. It was a privilege when you listened to our team invitation, and it's proud to have you here. Just to add you only 2 questions, and we shall be calling it a day. Then we are going to go into a simple presentation after letting out Captain QQ so that we can have our new members listen to the amazing opportunity of Royal Q. Okay, some few questions about so many people complain about their balances in the Binance exchange due to the bearish market, especially in the overview of their balances. What could you really help these people to understand that causes their balances to go low as the market goes down, Captain?
Mm-hmm. All right, this is a very common question again. It is because when you are buying crypto, you're actually buying an asset, okay? And by saying that you're buying an asset that actually fluctuates in value according to the market. So obviously, when the market goes down, your asset net worth will go down with it, okay? So it is very normal. You do not see your profit and loss account according to the P&L that is provided in Binance, because if you want to do a balancing of the account, there is a formula. Okay, if you go to my Telegram again, there is a formula there saying that your capital, if you plus with the profit that is shown in Royal Q inside the revenue details, okay, minus the floating loss, that is equals to the net worth or the P&L that is actually shown in your Binance account. Okay. So another methodology, or in a way, I'll just put it a very layman term to let everyone understand, to let those that is new in crypto to understand. Treat this as an investment, right? We always call this as an investment. You put in your investment, so you are using cash, which is your USDT, to buy a house. I'm putting this in the normal real life example, okay? You're buying a house with your cash. Your cash is your USDT, the house is the coin. Would you care? I mean, would you care what the price is when you buy the house? Of course. But after you have purchased the house, do you care what would be the price? No, because basically you're staying in. You're staying in it. And the price value of the house typically fluctuates, right? It depreciates, it appreciates, right? But you do not track. You do not, call the bank and say, why is my house value going down, right? You don't do that, okay? And another thing is that when you buy a house, Okay, you want to make it as an investment. So you don't stay yourself, you rent it out. So that is where you see our daily profit. Your daily profit is the profit that you're getting, okay, by similar concept by renting out. You're getting rental income. So here you're getting daily income by doing scalping, right? When after like 3 years, you're holding the house, the price goes up, it appreciates. So that is when you sell your house to earn more profit. So again, back to RoyalQ, back to QQ Circle, back to crypto. This is when the market is bullish, the price goes up from your entry price, and then you sell the entire whole position for more profit. And then you continue to buy the next coin or the next house. So I hope with that you understand the strategy behind QQ, right? Do not worry about floating loss. And in terms of calculating your finance P&L, there's a formula to do it, right? People always miss out the floating loss.
All right. Thank you so much, Captain. One question to go just and you call it a day. If someone is making profit in their RoyalQ, in the revenue that they see, do you think it would be very advisable for someone to take off their profit from their USDT in their Binance? Or it's better to treat it like an investment and leave it long term, since the cycle has the ability to compound on the profit, using it to buy again?
Yes. So, I mean, it's up to your own flavor. Everyone has their own, views on how they're going to treat the profit. Of course, I would advise you to do compounding, because with compounding, we did a mathematical calculation here. So if every month you're taking profit of, you're earning a profit of 10%, right? If you're doing compounding, you will actually earn 214% within 1 year. But if you are not doing compounding, you're just taking that 10% out every month, to do shopping or use the profit, you will only get 110% in the total of 1 year. So you can see there's a big difference there. So of course, my advice as a smart investor, do compounding. But of course, if you need the money, you can always withdraw the profit out. Because I know a lot of people, they have a target of earning per month, and they would like to use and withdraw that profit. Everyone has their own opinion, own management of their own fund. So both ways is good. Of course, compounding, you will yield much more better result.
Wow. I think it has been an amazing evening, ladies and gentlemen, to get a deep understanding from Captain QQ. My take of today was one of the amazing, that we only make money when we are buying. It was very informative. So I loved it so much. And one of the amazing take is the ability that Captain QQ strategy keeps on buying. That's why he has many margin calls, because the more you buy, the more you are able to earn. It was an amazing takeaway for today. And I think everybody will be able to now switch to QQ strategy. Please drop to the Telegram group, go and choose QQ strategy. One coin is $225 US. Sync the strategy. Treat it like an investment, compound your money for a full year, and be able to earn a percentage which is over 214%. Hence, we shall be jubilating all of us with the results and success. Thank you so much, Captain. It will be a privilege to have you again after some good time. Happy to have you on our team, and I want to thank all dealers that have been able to be here. Thank you so much, Princess Sarah. Thank you so much, everybody. And with that, thank you so much, Captain, and we wish you a perfect evening. I know it's very late in your country.
Yes. Thank you, Julius. Thanks for having me. Okay. Definitely we'll see you again. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
Bye. All right. That was Captain QQ. You can usually check out this recording onto our YouTube channel. It is available for you for your questions and to be able to answer you. I'll just drop the link for the YouTube channel. I'll drop the link for the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. so that you can subscribe and get your questions that have been answered into today's session. Thank you so much, everybody. And with that, if you invited a friend to understand the Royal Q opportunity, allow me take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome you from that session. I just want to use only 15 minutes to present you the opportunity of Royal Q. So feel free to share the link. I'm just going to give a break of 5 minutes. And after 5 minutes, I will lock in, ladies and gentlemen, with a business presentation. So share the link, ladies and gentlemen, right now. In only 5 minutes, I will be looking for the business presentation and we shall be calling it a day. So share the link and within 5 minutes, we shall be starting our presentation.